Bienvenue ici Warrior Gaz qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA 2K26 sur PS5. Alors, est-ce que je suis en direct? Je vais le savoir tout de suite. Oui, je suis en direct. Bienvenue et je vais pouvoir continuer le jeu. C'est parti.
Whose man is that? There you go. This is what you've been working for. Here comes. Ball, ball. Hey, who got him? Stay up. Shot. That's good. Shot, shot, shot.
Someone close out on MP.
Watch the screen. Hey, man, get mine. Don't forget the clock. Clock. Shut up. Don't get it. Let's go. Hey, yo, get on MP. Hey, yo, right here. Right down. Crash, crash. You did good.
This is it right here.
You got it? Yeah.
Good, MP.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. I'm Brian Anderson. Along
are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
and now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Knipple and it's Pollard in at the 4. And for the Bulls, they've got Derek Lively and it's White in at the 2 guard. We've had this one circled on our calendars. 2 great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, BA, tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Pass to Norris. Off target with the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Lots of room. Chicago with a rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. Trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Pass to Sorber. Here's Knipple. There's the triple. Lively grabs the miss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. White, the pass to Young from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Norris. He's guarded by White. To the inside. Sorber with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young from long range. Sorber with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one no good to start off the night.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And the basket by MP.
Defensively, you don't want MP to find his rhythm out there.
Here's Knipple. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And that one's good. Norris.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Young. Chicago passing it around. Offensive rebound. Thomas outside. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 4. And here's Knipple from the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Clippers call time here. And now look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, Chicago.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Bulls on D. Here's Norris. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to MP from downtown. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
You got to be ready to fire off a pass, and credit. To MP, he did not hesitate at all.
Here's Norris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Norris has got 7.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Young from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
Give MP credit. It takes confidence to respond like that on the other end.
Here's Norris, guarded by Young. No good on the 3.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Clippers trail by 8. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Norris. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
There's the steal. Allen outside. There's the three. And it's MP with a rebound. To the wing, right side. 1 second left. And Chicago again with a bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls earning this break. And if you making a change here. Clippers trail by 6. Allen, the pass to Norris. And the Clippers miss again.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And for the Clippers, they've got Knipple, and it's Bellamy in at center. MP shot is off. Here's Knipple. No made baskets yet. Pass to Allen. Here's Norris, guarded by Young. And that one's good. Norris.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He ended up with 37 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Norris, guarded by Young. Chalk up 2 there. Norris has got 11 points.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
Back to Young. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pollard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Norris. 11 points in the game. And again, it's the Clippers.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect them to back away from adversity.
.14 left in the first half. The Clippers call timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Pass to Norris. Here's Knipple. Shot clock at 3. Hits the trifecta. Knipple's got 6 here in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Back to MP. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. 36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Pollard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Young. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Knipple. He's got 6. Pass to Pollard. Fires from deep. That shot off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule. Thanks as always for watching.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got MP, and it's Thomas in at the 3, a small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside White. Back to MP. Here's the 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Norris passes to Pollard. Here's Knipple. Pass to Norris. Excellent D there from Lively.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
White for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
Here's Norris, guarded by Young, and here's Knipple from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
MP shot is off.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Here's Norris, covered by MP. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And the bucket is good.
Look, when a guy heats up like MP has here, you got to keep feeding the fire, man.
Thomas defends. Pass to Norris. Here's Sorber, covered by MP. Lively with a block.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Fires the 3. And MP with a basket on the assist from White. White's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down 3?
And they were the best team in the league at taking care of the ball. First and fewest turnovers, and you know their team took great pride in that.
Hey, it's no simple task to lead the league in field goal percentage. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of restraint. Pass to Pollard, just 5 to shoot. Here's Norris. Counted. That's it. Seventh basket of the game in 14 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Thomas, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
White against Allen. Inside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young from long range. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Norris, guarded by Young. .36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Norris. From 11 feet away. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Here's MP. He's got 32 points. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Bellamy. Bellamy's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Allen. Pass to Norris. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. And that one drops for him. Bellamy's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. White for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Clippers, they've got Knipple, and it's Bellamy in at the 5 down low. Here's Norris, guarded by Young. Pass to Allen, just 4 to shoot. And the three-pointer goes. Allen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Young's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Norris, guarded by Young. Puts up a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
From the arc. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Bellamy. Chicago with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Now here's Young, the 3 ball, and again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. The Clippers call timeout. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
And that one's good. Norris.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Young! Another 3 for Chicago.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Knocks down the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Knipple for 3. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now Young with a steal.
Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
First one falls for him. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit forcing through, although I don't quite believe that is a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White is out there with MP. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Thomas.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Harper against White. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Wembanyama outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Yeah, I like to see Wembanyama get those competitive juices flowing. Answering back with the three of his own.
Pass to Thomas. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Young's shot is off. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Norberg. He's covered by Armstrong. And here's MP for three. And he's good on the three ball. Young's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Shot by Bennett, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Latrey. San Antonio with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season. Drills the baseline jumper.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Thomas passes to White. MP outside. Good on the triple. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Bennett dishes to Harper. Out to the wing. McNeil passes to Bennett. Here's McNeil. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Harper from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
White finds Young to the right side. From deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. .144 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harper. Armstrong passes to Wembanyama. Right side Harper. Pocket 6. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Here's MP. Count the basket. MP's got 17.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here is Outlaw, defended by Young. Outlaw, the pass to White. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Spurs. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
White with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Spurs now. They need this. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Outlaw. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow. Quite a stretch.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Riley. He goes the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And he continues to torment them from three-point. Going with an almost entirely new group here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Count it, good. Harper's got his second basket of the night.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Young. He's out there with White. Thomas is out there with Duran. Harper up top, covered by MP. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 46 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Tossing a pass to the interior, that's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Thomas kicks to Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Fires for 3. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Pass to Outlaw. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Here's McNeil. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Off target from the baseline.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Really left alone that time. Thomas got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Harper. Pass to Larson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Now White. Young outside. Takes a 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense. And let's focus now on the... And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. But maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Armstrong. And there's Bennett. And there's Harper, and it's McNeil at the 3, the small forward. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Wembanyama passes to Harper. Here's McNeil. San Antonio again missing. It's Thomas on the wing. And a deep 3 from Young. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, great ball movement there.
San Antonio's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Bennett. Will it go? And Lively pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Harper, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. There's the pick. And here's Harper from the arc. And Lively pulls it down.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Harper kicks to Bennett. Armstrong passes to Wembanyama. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
The three. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Young against Harper. Here's Tavares. Out to the right wing. Here's Outlaw. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Bulls.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's MP for three. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better. Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Tavares, guarded by Powell, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
The Spurs making a switch here. Riley's checked in. Back to MP. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outlaw's shot is off. Here's Popov. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They got Powell. Jalen Duren is out there at person. Then it's Cardinal. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
to the NBA on 2K Sports. On this Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Love passes to Erickson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. White on the wing. Back to MP. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Love. Outside Whitmore. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. MP finds Thomas. Back to MP. Launches the three. Nails it from 3.
Well, the three-point opportunity is right on time by MP.
Pass to Erickson. Covered by Lively. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Back to Young. Three-pointer. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Thomas. Here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, MP missing.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
White finds Thomas. Young from long range. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
MP poised to attack, so as soon as he catches, he is shot ready.
Love inside. Covered by MP. Pass to Love. There's a screen to the left side wing. And it's New York scoring again.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 48 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it. All night long.
Here's Love, following the three-point basket by Chicago. New York needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Memphis, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. 1:27 left in the first. Erickson, pass to Love. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Thomas, right side. Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside low. Fires for three. Chicago with a rebound. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends. Floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now? We welcome you back to second quarter. Outside Whitmore. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the paint. Hammond. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And for the Knicks. Young from long range. Drains the triple. Young's got 15.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. To the middle. Outside Whitmore. There's a screen by Marshall. And it's Whitmore missing. Bulls leading by 6. White, the pass to Young. Three-pointer. Elite range. MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. He buries it from 3. He's got 7.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Outside Whitmore. There's a minute 54 left in the second. And they pick up 2. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Whitmore. He lays it up and banks it in. Whitmore's got his second basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Chicago passing it around. And here's MP from outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Last time they met was in New York.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference. You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
It's picked off. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. White for 3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Knicks trail by 11. Down low. Here's Hammonds. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hammonds has got his second bucket of the night. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Sinks it from distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. The 3 connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have it.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
All right, fellas, time now to take. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
They've got Derek Lively, and it's Young in at the point. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP, responding to their make. A clean 3 of his own.
Pass to Erickson from behind the arc. Lively grabs a miss.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Here's Erickson. Outside Love. Covered by Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore outside. The shot no good.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
To stop the run. And Whitmore with the 3. Whitmore's got 9.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Pass to MP. Now here's White. Whitmore defending. Now here's Thomas. To the right side. And here's MP from outside. The Knicks pull it in.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Covered by Lively. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. Bulls leading by 13. MP makes his move. And Young slams it in.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Love. And Young pulls it down.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
White, good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Knicks trail by 18. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Thomas from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
MP against Love. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Back to Love. Pass to Hammonds. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Hammonds has got 7 points in the game.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's Thomas for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Bulls lead by 19.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to Love. 43 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the screen. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Young's got 44.
All night. He just won't let up.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their 3-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily, even early.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Scotty Barnes is out there with Goodrich. And it's Townsend in at the 2-guard. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
MP right outside, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Just give MP the ball and let this man answer the call.
And here's Barnes for three. Thomas grabs the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Over to the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's the three. Townsend grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's White missing.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Traps in the tray. Young's got 6 points.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I...
Salut. J'espère que tu vas bien.
I were able to chat. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Offensive rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And MP throws it down.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Pass to Goodrich. Back to Moore. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Thomas. No one covering.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Moore with it, defended by Young. And Moore kicks to Goodrich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Young with the ball. And now by Barnes. Thomas's shot is off. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Step back shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Turin, he's checked in for Chicago. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. MP third.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
It's Meeks outside. Hits it from three-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Thomas finds Young. Lets it go with the three. And the Bulls, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Meeks. 11-point game his last outing, and that one good.
and a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Launches it. Here's Duran. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's the floater. Pass to Steffens. It's Meeks outside. Duran pulls it in. Back to NP. Here's White. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
MP is... Is here for the Raptors. Stevens is checked in. And Moore subbed in for Kemp. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Down low. A steal. White drives in. And White with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And for Toronto, we've got Sanders. He's out there with Goodrich. And it's Moore in at the point guard position. 4 on the clock. Here's Sanders. And again, Toronto no up. Chicago leading by 5. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 44 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Meeks. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Here's Goodrich. That one misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Young's shot is good.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Sanders. No good on the three.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Person kicks to Young. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Moore against Young. Here's Stevens. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Over in the corner, White. Bulls moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Bring it up for MP. A three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Moore against MP. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-5 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Fires from deep. And the Bulls another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Outside, Meeks. Here's Goodrich. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are. And that's all for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
White is out there with Young. Then it's Thomas, and it's Yang in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And they call an illegal screen here. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Now, here is Young. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Moore, and the rejection by MP. Here's Thomas, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Picked his pocket. And here they come. White, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Back to Moore. Shoots over White. No good from Moore.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Young for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the Raptors call time here. MP really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Bulls.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Moore in the corner to halt the run.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
MP outside. And the Bulls, another 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Moore. He has 5. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Bulls.
Pass to MP.
2 minutes.
Thomas kicks to White.
2 minutes.
Bulls moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Townsend. Light covering. 5 to shoot. Townsend, the pass to Moore. Here's Goodrich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
From deep, Moore buries the long-range jumper. Moore's got 8.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Young from outside, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
To the middle. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And it's White missing. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Townsend. Back to Barnes. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Norberg. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. This has been a remarkable... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you next time.
Hi, MP. I'm Tess. Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
Nice to meet you, Ted.
We've designed all this with the help of the Gatorade Sports Science Institute.
Yeah, I've heard all about that.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Alors, il reste 13 jours avant la fin de la saison. Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.